Welcome back to the block sit down. Today we're back with the Buckeye fan film room. This is the week 9 edition. Obviously, we do start off with the recap. We just beat Wisconsin 34-0. We got 491 total yards with big performances coming from JULIAN SAYIN and CARNELL TATE. Obviously, defensively, held our own. I mean, we held them to 0 points. They had 144 total yards with 1 interception and 2 for 11 on third down. Pretty dominant performance by both sides. Obviously, one of everyone's initial thoughts. We start off with Cam.
Me. Week 8, 34-0. Not much to be said. I think Ryan Day early in the week said he wanted more from Mylan Graham and who was it?
Quincy Porter.
And they both, I was like, well, if you want more from them, maybe you should put them out there. I mean, that's the only opportunity they're going to be able to get is just you got to give them the opportunity to get out there. They had a couple catches. I think Mylan Graham had like a toe drag, had a foot in on the sideline pass, and then Quincy put out a couple catches. Nothing too crazy. That's what I wanted to see. But the big story is fucking the JULIAN SAYIN CARNELL TATE connection. CARNELL TATE caught 2 touchdowns. One of them is probably one of the greatest catches I've ever seen. The double coverage on the first drive. I don't know how he came down with it. I don't know why they're taking off his helmet. It just gave him more aura in the end zone, in my opinion. After he started yelling, I'm like, well, this guy's pretty fucking good, in my opinion. Should be the best wide receiver going into the draft, and I'm saying that because I want another first-round pick at wide receiver U. But yeah, there's also that Jeremiah Smith guy. I'm glad we hit him on some check downs. I think there was a drive where we hit him 3 times in a row. I'm like, okay, this type of game, we played more. We played more like we just wanted the pass game to get going. We didn't need Bo Jackson to have 100 yards. We didn't need, even though it was good to see, but we had Isaiah West out there getting more minutes. I'm glad he was able to get some reps in. But we was really just looking for JULIAN SAYIN to find his footing in the pass game, even though we just want more momentum. We just want to see if we could win a game with his arm, and we won 34-0, so pretty much. But it doesn't matter at the end of the day. Ohio State's number 1 team in the country, but we didn't beat them 37 or more and leaving the 0 like Iowa did the week before, so we're pretty trash. We have 2 ranked teams now on our schedule that we beat. Texas and Illinois is now ranked again, so shout out them. But this doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean shit. We're still ass. So until we face Indiana, a real team, a real football team, number 2 in the country, it doesn't really matter. This is just another thing. Wisconsin got shut out last week at home, first time in like 50 years or something like that, something crazy like that. But then they go back to back and score 0. Luke Fickell is somehow still gonna have a job. Wisconsin put out a statement, I think earlier today or something like that, that Luke Fickell was gonna job. They was discussing that. We was beating their ass so bad they was discussing his job on the in the fourth quarter. I'm like, what the hell? He's like, I'm just being honest. I'm like, okay, buddy, my fault. But the real MVP for Wisconsin is their punter. Shout out their punter, freshman. It was Sean West. Yeah, shout out Sean West, man. He was the real MVP of this shit, man. But yeah, I don't really got much to say. The defense did their thing. Arvo Reese and Caleb Downs, they was even discussing like they had a slow day. They had a couple tackles. I think Caleb Downs let up a first down. I remember him on the tackle, like his man was open, or I don't know what coverage it was, but I remember him getting a tackle. And I'm like, oh shit, Caleb Downs getting a tackle in like the intermediate side of the field or a part of the field, and I was like, okay. And then next play, he got a tackle. To stop the run, I think it was. So I was like, okay, you guys get back. But yeah, pretty slow day. Everybody just played as a unit and shit. I fought with it, bro. We held them to 0 points. What more can they say? It's getting boring week by week. And this team is looking more dominant than last year's team somehow. Frack 6.
Righty. So I actually I missed like the first half of the game, so I actually had to go back and actually put some notes down. Usually I don't need notes due to the fact because I'm there the whole game, but this time around I wasn't. So it's like I was like, all right. Usually I will have it all mentally, but this time I didn't. So with that being said, I will say this was not a clean game. There was a lot of penalties from both sides. I want to point out the first thing is the D line. They had 2 offside penalties. I think there might have been more, but I can't remember 2. But one of them, it led to a big yard gain through the air, which they eventually declined because it was a free play for them. And then one of them was just another free play. But that's one thing. But there was also some offensive penalties as well. But beside the offensive penalties, which I might get into a little bit, but our run blocking, it was very, very inconsistent this game. I did not like it whatsoever against a Wisconsin that can't even score 0 point. for at one point we were saying this our run blocking was looking good. At one point we were saying, oh, it's looking good, we're getting better. Then all of a sudden we come play this Wisconsin team. All of a sudden we're struggling to get some rushing yards. We have a total of 98 yards. Obviously, it was just mainly a JULIAN and a CARNELL TATE show, but still, I was seeing that Brian Hartline or at least Brian, they were trying to establish that run offense. They want to be completely one sided though, so they kept trying to force that run, which some worked. It wasn't consistent enough. I'm gonna point out it was 17-0, 3rd and 2. I think it was right before we hit halftime. Bro, the O-line just got cooked and we had to punt it away. Like literally, it was just. I forgot who was trying to run it up. I think it could have been either Isaiah West or what you call it, Donaldson, but just straight the O-line just disappeared. Then going into the third quarter, literally started third quarter, first drive. JULIAN almost got sacked, barely escaped the pocket. Eventually driving for a gain of 1. So it could have been worse, but then he not made up for it, but he turned something that was going to look terrible and made it like neutral / a gain of 1. But then the very next play, Isaiah West in the backfield ran into a brick of wall that was Wisconsin, bro. So like I said, our online this game, I don't know what it was. We were just getting cooked. I don't know. It was just an off game. I don't know if we just didn't work on our online to play this week. During our away practice or whatever. Same drive. We received an illegal formation penalty, which forced a 4th and 4 play that eventually got bailed out by who? CARNELL TATE. So then after being bailed, it was 2nd and 3. Same drive. The online got blown up again, making it a loss of 4, making it 3rd and 7. The very next play, the online got blown up again. However, was bailed out by a penalty for a false start, making it 3rd and 12. So obviously, as you can see, there's a lot of, I don't know. Every time we're that close to getting that 1st and 10, we just get blown up. I don't know what's going on. I'm pretty sure we're going to go look over that. Just coming. Well, do we have a game this week or is it a bye week? We do, right? Bye week, yeah. So yeah, that's going to be on replay, discussing that. Yeah, back then, but that's really all I gotta say. With our online just looking very inconsistent. I definitely don't like where we're going in the sense of our run. If we want to be the number 1 team going, farther into the season, we need to have a more consistent running game than a 1 or 2, 3, 4 play where Isaiah West or Bo Jackson or CJ Donaldson getting that that 8 yards just one play, but we get our O-line getting cooked for the next 5 run plays. We can't have that. We need a very consistent O-line moving on. But I'm pretty sure we all know that. But yeah, back to Mylan Graham. Yeah, Mylan Graham got some play in. He had that beautiful toe tap with 3:41 to go in the second, with Ohio State up 17-0, which was overturned due to Brandon Ennis being offside. So that we at least we seen the talent of Mylan Graham. Even though it might not have been much, but we see the talent there. We always reload wide receiver U, as Cam said. So another thing, Jaden Fielding, a little questionable. He made it 38, then proceeds to miss a 38 from the left hash. So like I said, going farther into the season, when week 9, hey, who knows if we ever play that Indiana team, it comes down to a field goal kick. Let's not have a situation where we're facing Georgia to see if we, advance on and we kick it far left or something. And in this case, Jaden Fielding kicked it right, not far right, but he just made it 38. So wow, we should be expecting that. Shout out to Wisconsin punt kicker. They were 4th and 19, did a fake punt and succeeded.
Who missed the tackle?
It was number 28. I don't remember his name.
I think it was Petty John. I thought it was 20. It was like, is it Petty John or is it James People?
Yeah.
I'm like,
I think it was Leroy Rocker, and then afterwards Brandon Ennis got his.
Yeah, Brandon Ennis basically
at the end.
Yeah, somebody was blocking him and he basically just fucking missed him completely. Basically, Leroy Rocker the third right here, I think. Down
But
there.
why are they arguing like James people and Pettyjohn then?
I think
That's
that.
similar numbers.
Yeah,
Similar
they thought they seen the 8 as a 0, so they're like, oh, that's number 20 down there. But then when you did a replay, it was actually 28, and they never corrected themselves. So yeah, there's that. And then also, even though Brandon has had that offside, Brandon Ennis finally got his first TD as well. Scoring the last point for either team, the fourth with 5 minutes 30 left on a 2nd and 10. So I love to see that from Brandon Ennis. Finally he getting his TD that he rightfully deserved. Even though it's been either a CARNELL TATE show or a Jeremiah Smith show. Brandon Ennis finally got his one. So hopefully this is where it starts to ramp up. Even though we have some inconsistent run plays, Jaden Fielding, obviously it's a miss, but it's like we're about to go into week 9. Unless you're kicking them from 50-yard plus, you should be someone making it in there consistently, not missing it in the same basically distance you just previously made it from. So yeah, that's all I got. VJ, any final thoughts?
Ooh, I mean, y'all summed it up pretty well. Obviously, watching the whole game, it is what it is. First half was definitely first quarter really going well. Second quarter, I don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
And then basically second half we started to get back into it. So it was a good way, I guess, to rebound back after that type of quarter. But
yeah,
it is what it is. I think the one thing I really want to point out that maybe y'all might have witnessed, and I know the commentator said it, but this game we started off hot, like fast tempo hot, and that's pretty evident, especially since honestly you could say this entire year we barely have gone that type of tempo. We've been really slow playing it in a way, just kind of going chunk by chunk, not really going super fast. Bro, that first quarter we were just on it, going fast against honestly a Wisconsin team that yes is struggling, but their best part is their defense, and we did pretty well on it. So it is what it is. I mean, it's not much for me to say. I mean, I say it's a pretty typical Ohio State game at this rate. I mean,
yeah,
it's pretty evident the past couple weeks is just how it's been. Obviously, except Illinois, but even then, Illinois started doing stuff when the game was basically over. So it is what it is. Honestly, I do want to ask y'all. It is pretty, a simple question, but who is the guy that stood out to you when watching? You could be a backup, starter, don't matter. We start with you, Rack.
Quincy Porter. To be honest, he when he got his time to play, he surprisingly JULIAN got the ball to him. Like I don't think he was forcing it to Quincy Porter, but it's just like this is once CARNELL TATE leave, who is it next? Is it going to be Mylan Graham or is it going to be Quincy Porter? So Quincy Porter immediately he came out and he started making plays. It might not be the best, the most dramatic play, but he was there. He was getting them, 1st and 10, the first 8-yard gain, a little drop back, So it's like he was there. He made his presence be known. And whenever he get on the field, he's gonna be another wide receiver to be watching on the Ohio State side. So Quincy Porter, obviously, the typical JULIAN saying going 36 for 42, the CARNELL TATE show, getting 2 TDs, the one, the first TD jumping over 2 fucking people, bringing that on their head, it's like, of course. But we got to show some light, CARNELL TATE going to be doing this the rest of the year, especially going to the playoff. Same with Jeremiah Smith, he might be quiet this game, but, just wait till we get in the playoffs. And then all of a sudden he's bringing 1 TD every game, or 2 TDs every game. We'll see. But yeah, I just want to just highlight Quincy Porter. Love to see that, the time he's been given, he made use of it. Just like how Bo Jackson, we thought it was going to be just James People and CJ Donaldson. All of a sudden Bo Jackson is looking like the running back 1. And then here we go with Isaiah West too. So it's like everybody's who's been given their time to do something, they're making the best of it. And yeah, Cameron.
I'll take 2, one on each side of the ball. One thing I wanted to go back to the game is James People wasn't there. In this rotation, I'm still confused on. CJ Donaldson had 2 carries for 12 yards, but the standout player is the guy that averaged the most yards per carry and the most yards on the running back side is Isaiah West. Isaiah West looked like he could be a complimentary too for the future to Bo Jackson. And Bo Jackson, even though he didn't have anything spectacular, I still question maybe if he's healthy. Maybe that's why Isaiah West maybe got the more load. But it's also, this is just a game where we were trying to refine everything, man. Could we play up tempo if we needed to, just in case we get into that situation? And then this is like the practice game for us. This is like a scrimmage, you know, like up against the ones on Wisconsin's defense. And then on the other side, that final offensive play for Wisconsin was kind of interesting. I don't know where the fuck he was going, but he set up his man to get fucking blasted by Aaron Scott. I hope Aaron Scott and Devin Sanchez could be the future of this secondary, man, because these two guys is fucking special. Even though Devin Sanchez had a PI, which was very, you know, I ain't really fuck with the call, but it is what it is. But Aaron Scott on that fucking hit, oh my fucking god, bruh. Talk about fucking just a statement for the game, bruh, to end this shit off with, man. But yeah, I like both of them. I think Isaiah West, hopefully he can get, like, I don't know what this running back rotation is going to look like, bro, because it's always like, I don't know. We need to find something consistent, bro. I don't know. Like, James People just hasn't been that guy. He hasn't delivered. But CJ Donaldson, you know, he can make the most out of everything. He's a senior. That's fine if he can just get the rotations on the short yardage plays. But yeah, the explosiveness in the backfield wasn't there this game, but Isaiah West looked like a bright spot. BJ, do you have anybody that we haven't talked about? I don't think there's much left for you.
Yeah. There's not too much left, but if we're being honest, a little sneaky one. I add on to the linebacker. He's being overshadowed obviously by Arvell and Sonny, but Peyton Pierce had himself a solid game today, in my opinion. I think he did his job well. I think he filled the gaps well. He's looking like a good third rotation linebacker, especially since if you watch this game a lot, we started running a lot of 3 linebacker sets. You know, we had 4 D linemen, 3 linebackers. So very interesting to see how that's going to work out. You know, Peyton Pierce, he did his job. I can't even complain. Looking like basically a hard-nosed tackler might be the next coming out. I say him and Pettyjohn probably might be next in rotation. So I say definitely Peyton Pierce. Before we continue on, obviously I think to highlights next, I want to point out that what Cam just said about, you know, maybe James People. He wasn't playing too much, but he wasn't injured. I don't know what's going on with him. I also want to point out some injuries about it. Lorenzo Styles, we obviously, if you saw, he was not in the game. However, he was actually available for the game. So my assumption is he definitely was just being we're being very precautionary about him. So we didn't play him. Obviously, we saw Edric out there, so that's good for him. And obviously, the second person we saw in-game injury-wise, Brandon Ennis, saw his ankle get rolled up. It's a little nasty, but
twice. Wasn't it twice? He was like hobbling.
Yeah.
The first time was when the tackle. He got that, like he got hit with the tackle, and the second time was on a punt return when he slipped.
Yep.
But hey, he rebounded very well. I mean, got that
tutty. Got that tutty.
Almost didn't happen.
Yeah.
So shout out Brandon Ennis coming back. I mean, that's the captain for a reason. So
yeah,
gotta show why he's the captain. So that's all I have to point out. I'm
what about
good
QB1? What about QB1? He looked pretty fucking good today.
Yeah.
We asked him to throw the ball and he did it.
He's like a fucking Heisman.
I mean,
4 touchdowns.
Come on, man.
Is as expected, man. I mean, you can't say nothing more. I mean, he had 85% completion percentage with almost 400 yards. You can't really ask for more. On a Wisconsin defense. That's actually like good.
But 80% doesn't he average that now? He's back up to 80.
Yep.
Bro, he gotta be. Yep. That's crazy. I was paying attention last game. I was like, damn, he got right under 80, and he was right at that threshold of 80. So I was like, damn, he didn't get it. I know he's under 80 now, but now the 85 should put him over. Damn. First year starter, by the way.
That is true. Yeah, first year starter. Yeah. The way he playing, you wouldn't think so.
And we get 10-4 back next year.
We do. We have one more year with this, with 10-4. We do. Well, with 4 at least. One more year with 4. All right.
I mean, 10's coming back.
Yeah, I'm saying. Julian? We got one more year with Jeremiah. Obviously, we got Julian for 2 more. So, yeah. Next year is the last year we get to enjoy greatness with Jeremiah Smith, that is. My fault. With Jeremiah Smith, that is my fault. And we're not just a Jeremiah Smith team over here. All right. Into highlights. We good, right?
No, good.
Alrighty. Alright. Let's go. Let's go enjoy this clinic that is Ohio State.
Then where the fans at? See a lot of gray back there, man.
I mean, they knew the Buckeyes was in town, bro.
Okay, so show up.
This is the #1 team. Upset. Come on.
I mean, they knew they was in town, but I don't think they wanted to see their side.
Come on, upset is very possible. You know, there's other teams here being upset it.
Hey.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
We're not other teams.
I mean, they could have rooted for it, you know. There's you know, the Dallas Cowboy, who believe it's their year every year. So.
Not the NFL. Damn. Man, got put in the dirt. You know what's crazy, bro? If you don't make the rotation as Ohio State Buckeyes, like an upperclassman at wide receiver, bro, you don't do shit anywhere else. Julian Fleming, Jaden Ballard.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
I mean, it's just where they're going to, bro. Like, why are you going to Wisconsin, bro? Why are you going to fucking Penn State?
What do you mean?
I mean, Penn State not bad, but like, bro.
Big Ten schools that need wide receivers and high, like, 4 or 5 star recruits, right?
I mean, they need it, but like, doesn't mean they're gonna be able to get the rock to them. That's the thing.
They should. If you fucking back of the rotation at Ohio State, you should be front of the rotation at fucking Wisconsin or Penn State.
Supposedly.
Supposedly. But they don't. Grass not green on the other side, buddy.
I mean, if you're like, what was it, Jamison Williams that transferred to Alabama, bro? That's his name?
J-Mo, yep.
J-Mo, yeah,
Yep.
bro. Like, come on, bro. You see, he went to Alabama and see what who did?
Yep. Everybody knows him as an Alabama player. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yo.
Jesus.
Yes. NFL scouts.
But what a grab,
Look at this
bro.
guy.
That throw was
Jesus,
good, too.
bro. Yeah.
That was perfect. And
That's
he
a great
elevated.
throw. Great throw. I mean, there's no other place to put it, and then the cat, bro. Over 2. You can't really.
And he took
You
his
can't ask
helmet
for
off,
more,
bro. The aura, bro.
Like, bro, how do they allow this? Out the pocket, slang that shit, straight money.
That was crazy.
God damn.
That was a crazy look from Julian to throw that. He was perfect. He threw that. See, that was the Caleb Downs. Like, he caught it over him and shit. Down.
I was seeing that they was relying on their tight end a lot.
And look, Caleb Downs, get in there. Told you, right back at it.
What's up? There's no commentary. What the hell's going on? Not like we need it.
Nah, I don't want. We're the commentators. Fuck out.
Yeah, I don't know where the fuck.
Like, what the hell?
Forget about
This
it, bro.
shit,
We're the commentators.
I watched the game. They definitely commentated.
Yeah, there definitely was. So I don't know what they did.
I mean, the game, but the highlights as well.
Yeah. It's not like a click version. It's not saying #1 Ohio State versus Wisconsin basketball game highlight. No commentary. It's just I didn't think that was a thing, bro.
It might just be CBS's thing how they did it.
Yeah, it is.
The way how they set the recording and shit.
Bro.
I didn't even notice there was no commentary.
If he didn't get that damn tackle, bro, he's going for at least.
I would say I definitely love the just damn near primarily passing offense, bro.
Of course.
It clicks more, bro. Obviously.
Great stop. I don't know what else to say apart from.
It's just like
this entire game.
I was just watching. It's like they're just running nothing but run plays. I get they can't pass the ball, but Jesus, man.
And a third quarterback, bro. And a fourth quarterback was playing. Or I don't know what the fuck Danny O'Neal is. Is there the fourth string? I don't know.
I think he was the second string, and then
I
he
thought
got
he was too.
injured.
Yeah.
And it
He
came
got
back.
injured. Yeah.
Came back in this game. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, shout out the running backs for catching the ball, bro. He was hitting them Bojacks at 5 yard.
Yeah.
Get a first down off the yak.
Jesus.
Look at that, bro. Another grab. Hey.
And the thing is, Julian Sam was taking shots to Jeremiah. I'm pretty sure all the passes was damn near like shots he was all the passes that was incomplete was all passes he was trying to give that 1-on-1 with Jeremiah. So
Yeah, he was throwing it. They could have been better though.
yeah, it definitely could have been
up a little higher.
Yeah.
But I'm nitpicking, man.
Yeah. It's just crazy thinking about that. All his incomplete passes was 1-on-1 on Jeremiah. Imagine if the passer was just that much a little bit better, bro. He damn near would be like 90% completed for the field, bro. With 2 extra tutties, probably.
That was crazy. You waited so long for him to get up.
Yeah, where you going?
My bro just fell to the ground, bro. Business decision.
Yeah, you seen that? Seen that block? Oh, like yeah, you know what? Oh yeah. He felt it.
Yeah,
He felt that. He felt. He felt it.
Sonny gonna end my fucking life.
Ooh.
Free play.
Free play that. That's a big yard right here. Yep, that's it right there.
Dan McClain over the top. Not over the top. Over the middle. I like Wisconsin Stadium, man. I wish they would pack it out, but, you know. Over Dennis Sanchez. Dennis Sanchez definitely just like, I just hope he can get better by the end of the season. Oh my fucking god.
Jesus.
Why'd you wait to take a hit from Arvell?
He didn't want to get hit by Sonny.
It was a delayed blitz. You can see him look. Delayed.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Bruh. Bro, let him come in there and just fucking smack him.
You can't do anything else.
Boom.
He chucks it up. It's probably getting the pass deflected most interception. Like, you can't do nothing else from there.
You could throw it to the fucking ground or to the third row, bruh.
That's intentional. If he's in the pocket,
better than taking a fucking hit.
I mean, that's true, but hey, man.
That's just so I did not know they could be in the end zone. The ball just couldn't be in the end zone.
Yeah, in college rules, I was like, what the hell?
That was new to me. I was like, what?
I did not know that too. I was like,
They're
what?
just
I'm
telling
like,
us, oh yeah, the difference in college and NFL. I was like, bro, what?
all right. I mean, that's interesting. It is what it is, I guess.
Just gotta go 97 then. Oh. The James people on a block.
I mean, gotta get it.
Everybody got blocked.
Boom.
Is that the 3rd and 2 I was talking about, 17-0? Yeah, like.
Yeah. That's the only punt we had of the day, man.
Jesus.
Alright, bro. The best defense solid they gonna get, man. The rivalry series.
I really like that he's really just taking what they give him, bro.
Yeah.
It's like he's not trying to force nothing.
Just hour up, boom.
Yeah.
That's a 3 straight 4 plays.
Yeah. Did he sees it's open, takes it, and if you don't, bro, that's that Mylan Graham right there.
Mylan.
Bro, you know how crazy throw that is, bro? He's
Bro.
still in the pocket, and he's basically throwing that shit far. That's a crazy good
What's your
throw.
Porter? Getting that 5-yard back. See, it's like this was a good run, but just like, you know,
bro. Where we started struggling on a run is literally like when we started doing like the extra like exterior. So like straight up zone runs like this, bro. This is where we literally excel at. Zone runs in the middle or just barely hitting like that outside tackle spot. Like doing all this extra, you know, creative stuff. That I ain't gonna lie, that's not us on running. That's just not. Alright, bro. Just simple zone, bro. Look at that. 5 yard simple zone run.
Lamar Bo
Oh
Jackson.
my God! I hear commentary.
Oh,
Oh, they're bailed out by CARNELL TATE. Like Jesus.
The fuck?
Ooh. Thank you. Nah, CARNELL TATE.
Please, man.
CARNELL TATE really going under the radar, in a sense of like he's not being talked about how Jeremiah Smith is, bro.
I mean, it's Jeremiah Smith.
Exactly.
I just don't like he's not like in the Mackay Lemon Jordan Tyson talks when he talk about the draft, bro. And I've seen like first and second teams when CARNELL TATE's not even on neither of them, and there's 2 wide receivers on them teams. So this time I say he's not top 4 within it. It's crazy, bro. That's not true.
Like Jesus.
So that's a break for the Buckeyes because the play was basically dead and he
God damn.
No. That Wisconsin D line.
from the right hash. And this one's up and good.
Bro, Wisconsin plays made of paper, bro. They just kept dropping like flies, bro.
Yes,
I was getting
bro.
scared, bro.
I was
That was
laughing.
one of our guys.
I was watching one of my guys, bro. Watching this game, I'm like, bro. It's like, bro, there's a timeout every play just because of Wisconsin player injured, bro. I'm like, damn.
I'm like, I see why their ass and Luke Fickle's not gonna get fired. It's not his fault. These players just fucking dying next to him.
And it was Agar with a sack.
Pretty sure Agar's like their best player now.
Yeah.
I've heard his name before. Oh my god.
Damn, he was just
ripped over.
yeah. That
Of
my
course, he's
play
a Ohio
move.
kid, bro. A little shoelace.
Little push tush.
I'm glad we went for it right here. We was on our own 26.
Bro.
Like what the hell?
I'm like, bro. At this point, you might as well sneak it, bro. Or like give it to Julian, bro. Something, because we couldn't get like no real like flashy runs. That's what we were trying to do. Like I said, like normal simple zone interior runs, bro. It wasn't too bad.
Oh yeah.
And then
This was-
Julian saying he got taken
I loved it.
Good decision. That's a good decision.
Yeah, I love that.
The read option.
I love that. They're right here. That one read option just fucked them all
Isaiah
up.
West, man. Isaiah West, man. Great block.
Good block.
We got 2 freshman phenom running backs, man. Running back you on the way.
There's a flow to Kakmeric, right?
Kaczmarek, yep.
Yep. Little floater. Little floater.
Second touchdown of the season, and Julian SAYIN has got his 3rd touchdown of the day.
What do you see Julian saying ending in Heisman votes or rankings?
Realistically, I'll be honest, he's probably second.
Yeah, I'm about to say second or third. We gotta see the who's it? Mendoza, right?
Mendoza
Yeah.
and Ty Simpson is first, in my opinion. But realistically, he should be second. But I can see him being like third, fourth.
Yeah.
But
I'm talking about when it's all said and done. Yeah.
all said and done, yeah, I see third, fourth.
But he gets
That's
the
just
trip.
2,
He
3.
go- Bro.
Oh my God. Yep. So look, this number 28.
Yeah, it's definitely not Petty John.
Yeah, look. That's number 28. Look, if you look at it,
Petty
he's
John
28.
got like the black shit on his arms. Yeah, this guy.
Then,
That's definitely 28.
yeah. See, right there. They just never fixed it. They never like corrected themselves.
At any rate, he got the 20 he needed.
Can't believe that happened. I mean, I'm not saying it's bound to happen, but
Nah, I was pissed that they were celebrating so hard. Like they're not getting that belt. They was acting like they won the
they went to the
Super Bowl,
side.
bro.
Yeah, they went to the side. Like, that's what I'm fucking talking about. Ooh.
By a guy that's been banged up as well, and he's got a first down. They have given up a total of only 41 points in 6 games in 3 quarters.
We need this after that 16-point gain by Illinois, bro.
Yeah.
Once you grab it, it's 3rd and long. 1001, 2, you got to let the ball go. Not easy. I'll tell you that right now. Coming off the bench.
Off me.
Figure out who's back there with all those Ohio State different this part of the schedule. They've done that. I still think they would like to run the ball better, but tough to take it out of that guy's hands. Especially when he's doing that to Jeremiah Smith. In this one.
Just Jeremiah Smith. Nothing new.
That's a pickup of 26 more.
Milo won that shit over top, man.
Yeah, bro. I was seeing a lot of
Look
it.
to the young bull.
I was seeing a couple options where they were just wide open over top.
Nice gain for Jackson.
Julian should have 400, man.
Bro, I wish after this drive, I remember I was like, bro, put him in for like a 7-yard play, bro. That's it. All he
Bro,
needs
we
is
was
like
on a
7 yards.
20. We was on a 20, and I was like, I think he needed like 20. And then I was like, bro, they ran in. I'm like, oh, we're not getting it then.
Teams that we talked about earlier.
Lincoln Kind holds.
It's your alma mater. They've never had back-to-back national championships. They're in the running to do it this year. Not many people have done that over the years either. The back-to-back national titles. Georgia, the most recent. First down. On the ground. And West, another good run.
All positive games. Can't complain here.
Yeah, I swear I'm like, damn. Yeah, he's not getting the 400.
First down.
Here it is.
Sayin, see if he runs with it.
On to the right, throws.
Bro, that's a crazy
Jesus.
good throw, bro.
Crazy.
That's a crazy good throw.
I did this for a living.
Oh.
What, like 15? That's a not. I mean, including the end zone. That's what, like a 25-yard throw on the run, straight laser, bro.
Bro,
That's-
yeah.
That's
It's
insane.
like literally in the most perfect spot, bro. You can't.
Feet
You
in, bro.
literally can't ask for a better ball, bro.
It's an NFL touchdown. A lot of helmet stickers on that shit, man.
Throw a 7-yard pass. Might lobby for it. Nice. Denny Anthony.
Oh.
Aaron Scott in there at corner. Yes, most of the guys has rallied out of the game. That was a tough run by Ituka. Going to be a yard shy of the first down.
Bro, they started pissing me off here, bro.
Mhm.
I'm getting a little scared, man.
And that's the first down.
Oh, shit.
And
Yo,
still
tackle him.
good job by Gideon Ituka.
Bro.
That's what we used to see.
But I'm pretty sure this drive single-handedly brought them to 100 total yards.
Played right tackle all of last year.
For
Switched
sure.
over to left
I'm
tackle
like, bro,
because of the need on the team.
that's
Right
crazy.
behind Joe Bruner. Both of those guys are veterans. So did Jake Redfro, the center, number 57. Now Shakamele back in there. He hesitates and bursts forward.
Jesus.
Trying to make up, bro.
Defense giving up
Yeah.
a little bit here.
Yeah, where you going, buddy?
Good tackle. Good way to hold the edge.
Exactly how you do it. Watch to the right side of the screen. He'll run right into it. Take it on with your inside shoulder, then bounce outside and make
Here's a 4th down play, man.
play that time. Mahim Delane.
Don't let your mans get hit. Challenge.
Bro.
Don't set your mans up.
Dude.
Ow!
That was
Jesus Christ.
You're on the fucking floor.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck this was, bro.
Nothing was open.
I know. It's just like,
He
but
didn't know what the fuck to do. And
He
just like,
panicked.
let me get my chance.
Yeah.
But he
Dude.
panicked.
Ow.
Bro. He just panicked and ended up setting up his boy up. Like, bro, what? You can't do that, bro.
Come on, Danny. Danny, you can't do that, Danny. Ah.
On the sideline, on the Buckeye sideline.
Yeah,
bro,
that's
I was
crazy.
trying to give him a chance. I didn't mean to get him hit like that. The fuck up.
gotta protect your teammates, man.
Especially this team.
Hey,
Especially
I
this
mean,
team.
nothing more to see from that. I mean, it's typical to what to expect. So can't really complain.
Alright.
Obviously we go over semi-different last segment. I mean, usually we do the preview into next week, but our next week is a bye week, unfortunately. So no more Buckeye football this weekend. If you want to sleep in tight, make sure you sleep in harder because there ain't no Buckeyes. But to kind of fill the gap, obviously, I got a few questions for the guys, and if they have questions themselves, they can put it in too. But I want y'all thoughts on these questions. I mean, nothing crazy, but initial thoughts of these questions I'm about to ask. My first question for y'all is I mean, I feel like obviously this game kind of reflected on it a little bit, but as a whole, how do we feel so far about the running game? We can start off with you, right?
I feel like there definitely a lot of. I can almost see the grass that's green on the other side. I see it, bro. It just there's just a little patches where it's just like it's a little dark. We get a little stuck. We can't get over it. Can't get through it a little bit. It could definitely be worse. That's what I will say. I feel like if you could just stay the big word, just consistent. I don't know. It's like maybe it's that zone type of run play you said, VJ. Just stick to the zone run. Don't try to do anything flashy. Just especially when it's like 3rd and 2. And it's like, what if it's a close game where this is a playoff? We need that 3rd and 2. We can't get them banged out, especially during playoff where momentum could shift quickly, bro. So if we're having a big momentum on our end, all of a sudden we can get stopped at 3rd and 2, but momentum can shift easily. And I'm a big believer in momentum, so it's like I just can't. I don't want anything to be left in the air, bro. Just know if we're good at this. Like I said, I primarily believe in our passing play. I would rather throw the ball on 3rd and 2, than run it. It just I feel like, especially with JULIAN saying the way he been clicking on all end, especially the players we have on the outside with CARNELL, TATE, and Jeremiah Smith. It's just I feel like we can leave it in their hands. And then if time get tough, let's say those two not available, we could see JULIAN taking it off and getting that 2 play himself. We can see we see him. If he needs to, he will. So running play overall, I would say if I have to give it a grade, I'll give it a C. I would definitely want a better overall running, but I can't complain. It definitely could be way worse. So yeah, that's how I feel with the running. How about you, Cameron?
Yeah, there's just room for potential. I have a question I'll get to later that I'll try not to answer myself, but it's kind of like I really wanna see it reach its full potential. I don't know what that can be, but I feel like from I would say the Grambling game to the Minnesota game, I feel like was our best. Like we had Bo Jackson and we had 100-yard running backs. Like they were able to reach 100 yards. This game and the last game, I really didn't feel that presence. But Bo Jackson still got that fear. He put that fear in a lot of defenses. So they respect that element, I feel like. But it's kind of like it looks like CJ Donaldson should only get this rock if it's in between like 3 yards if we need a gain. And then James People looks like he's falling off the rotation week by week, and this week he was only there to block. So it looks like we got to go younger. Maybe that's just where the talent is. Maybe that's just what this team needs at this point. And with we are just younger, we got 4 or 5 stars ready to play, and if they're ready to play, get them out there. We shouldn't be wasting no time. Yeah, mine's pretty much simpler, but yeah, when you got future first round picks on both sides of the ball that Julian Sayin could throw to, and he's a pretty good thrower, then the run game is kind of an afterthought for this offense in the sense of, the passing worked. We won 34-0 today against Wisconsin. Is that going to work every game? No. But, we can just take it for what it is right now and just hope it gets better later in the season. And my question is, what rotation do y'all want to see? Like what's the rotation? What's y'all's dream rotation for this running back team to make it better? VJ?
Ooh. Rotation that I like. I mean, I'd say Bo Jackson's the 1. CJ Donaldson's the 2, and Isaiah was the 3. But I'll do it in situational. So obviously when it's 2nd and short, 3rd and short, give me CJ Donaldson on there. obviously, but like to always keep it like rolling and stuff, keep Bo Jackson out there, especially since it looks like he's been a very good he's been good on both sides of catching it and running it naturally, so can't complain. And then Isaiah West honestly just kind of molds of both to me. Like I feel like he does no wrong in terms of running the ball and catching the ball, obviously, but I feel like CJ Donaldson, the amount of reps he's got, and especially since he's a senior, he's above. And then Bo Jackson, the way he took off, he's above. So that's how I would put it.
My preferred rotation would be Bo Jackson at the 1 and CJ Donaldson at 2, and then James People at the 3 and Isaiah West. It just like, even though I know James People is feeling that tension, like, damn, bro, that's supposed to be my spot. So it's like I feel like he had that it's like that target on his back. Not really a target, but he feels it like, yo, I need to get my spot back. I feel like whenever he get them chances, being the third rotation, he should be making the best of it. May it be like a blocking play? Who knows? I mean, if you do a block and you just rip that man's head off because he's trying to blitz Julian Sands, shit, you might get more reps just because of what you just did there. So it's like I just feel like Bo Jackson, the way he just came out, out of nowhere. To be honest, it's just like we just have to keep him there. Even though hopefully whatever injury he suffered, it's not too big of a deal. Obviously, he's still playing, but hopefully it's not going to affect him as we go farther into the season. Like, it's like we're playing football here, so you're banging up on your body a lot, and you might not think it's taking a toll on your body until that injury happens. So hopefully he stay healthy, and that injury is not as big as we think, and he just take care of it. He don't overload himself, and and then we have CJ Donaldson. It's like we got him out the transfer portal. He's here to make a statement to show why he came to Ohio State, to get them them couple yardage that we need, just banging it out, pushing through. So it just CJ Donaldson, I felt like it has been the most consistent, even though earlier it felt like he fiddled out a little bit, but then again he was trying to find his footing in this Ohio State offense, and I think he's slowly finding it. So yeah, that'll be mine. How about you, Cameron?
For me, it's just somewhere in the middle of it's Bo Jackson's been the best overall running back of the season. Started as the 3, now he's the 1. He should be the 1. CJ Donaldson hasn't. He's been able to do his job, so he should be second. He's just that bang to fucking Bo Jackson's buck. But the third, it's just whoever. We should just have four running back rotation, bro. Like whoever want to make the most of their plays on the third rotation. Isaiah West go out there, James People go out there. Whoever got the hot hand, in a sense. Okay, they can have it, bro. And that gives James People opportunity to try to play back into his role. And if he starts rolling, okay, then Isaiah West, you just got to take the rotation out, because if you're letting James People beat you, he deserves your minutes over him or the snap count over you. And that's just what I think it should do going forward, because it gives James People his opportunity to try to bounce back. And then, but he got to get some type of carries. But I feel like that's crazy that he's not getting no carries, because he wasn't terrible, but it just Bo Jackson could get it started like that. Like he didn't need the offensive line to block perfectly for him to be able to make plays. And that was very evident in the Washington game. Like coming off them 2 back to back easy games in Grambling and Ohio. It's like, can you do it against Big Ten play? Oh yeah, he had 100 yards in that Washington game. But yeah, I just think it should be somewhere in the middle between y'all. I'm not gonna pick neither Isaiah West or James People. It's just gonna be, hey, whoever got the high hand in that game, man.
Yeah, valid.
That's a very fair answer. To kind of add on with the same question a little bit, how's the offense been as a whole, in y'all's eyes? So, I mean, we start with you, Cam.
Considering the conservative play call in a lot of these games, mainly like a Texas or maybe like an Illinois or Washington game where we wasn't trying to run up the score, we were just trying to keep the lead and shoot clock. I mean, it's done everything it's needed to do, bro. Like the least amount was 14, and now with Julian Sands' first start against the number 1 team in the country at that time, I don't have no complaints on this offense. You wish the offensive line could have a little bit better run protection, but that pass protection has got so much better since week 1. So I'm very happy that the pass catchers are catching the ball. Max Clare has done a little bit more than he's done at the first half of the season, or the first start of the season, I guess. But I don't got no complaints. I don't know if you want me to grade it, but I just think it's pretty good. Like it's very good, in my opinion. I got no complaints. Right.
Yeah, I'm overall satisfied. I knew from the get go, the the point of establishment was, is JULIAN that guy? Is he gonna put the ball where we need to? Is he gonna make that decision on? Is he gonna hesitate at throwing that ball? And he has not done that. Obviously, all we want from him now is to take them chances, to let that shit rip. And obviously, he has, especially against Wisconsin, taking that 1-on-1 chances. Even before then, we seen that light where he's taking them chances. Obviously, there's some that's like ooh, that you got lucky today. But overall, I'm loving the offense. I can't complain. Obviously, as we go, farther in the season, we're gonna open that player book up more, and we're gonna see that this passing offense running up a clinic. Shit, even the running game might even come alive just by the fact that they're probably so worried about our passing offense that it leave room for that that run. So yeah, overall, I'm extremely satisfied. I can't ask for nothing more. I don't want to look too far into it, but when the time comes, when we face that team up north, I expect everything to be clockwork. We working them. So yeah. How about you, VJ?
I think the offense has been, honestly, like y'all just said, nothing else to really say much more. It's been more than expected. Happy to see it. It's electrifying seeing it almost week by week. So can't really complain, obviously. Of course, we want better things, obviously, out the running game, out the pass blocking, run blocking, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But as of so far, given week through 1 through basically 8 so far, I've been more than impressed of how we've been, especially since a lot of people coming in this year was talking about how this is a new Ohio State team. This is not the same as last year's, where it's not, a lot of people left, not a lot of seniors, not experience. I think we held up our end. Obviously, there is definitely a lot of improvement. Hence the reason why I'm actually happy for this bye week, because in my opinion, this Wisconsin game showed us a lot. Especially how our O-line pretty much got beat many different ways. Some of them I called, about watch some of the twists and turns that they did on us. That definitely broke down the O-line a little bit faster than expected. But also the run game. I think Wisconsin really had that physicality to go match up against our run game, and they showed it. So this bye week, and I'm expecting us to do very well for this offense. And knowing how good this offense is now and the mistakes that we did against Wisconsin, it's kind of scary knowing that in the future, in these next couple weeks or so, basically in the whole month of November, bro, this offense can get crazy. So I can't be mad at it. But my final question I got, definitely more of a fun one. What part of the defense has been your favorite to watch? We can start for you, Rack.
It's hard to go against them. It's the best damn linebacker group in the whole entire nation, bro. They have, especially early on with Arvell Reese, they have been electrifying, man. It's just even now being into week 8, week 9, bro, they are still there. I felt like the expectation of, oh well, look at that, it's Arvell Reese again. It's one of them where it's they've been doing consistently and so often that's not the expectation. Now the new expectation is oh wow, look at that, Sonny Styles got an interception. Next thing you're going to know, that interception is going to be the new norm for this linebacker group. That's hopefully, but obviously, a lot of things come to play with that one. But it just, for my answer, as simple as it is, it's the linebacker group. They have been so consistent and so electrifying that now the eye is no longer on them anymore. Obviously, there's Caleb down in the backfield watching over everything, but the linebacker group is they've been so consistent, and this is the new norm for this Ohio State team with that linebacker core, where it's just oh, Arvell Reese with another sack expected. Oh, look at that, Sonny Styles, another sack or whatever, another putting that pressure on that O-line. It's just a new expectation. The expectation keep growing, and there's nothing more we could ask for. Hopefully, we continue to like obviously exceed the expectation, but the expectation only get higher when you're part of this program that is the Ohio State University. You, Cameron?
The second day is fine. I'm gonna go both ways. I'll talk about the second day. The second day is fine because I've seen people very much fear this second day. They don't want to throw over it. But then the last couple weeks, I've seen Illinois and Wisconsin throw over the middle, and Wisconsin way less effective, obviously. But throwing over the middle just seems so wide open sometimes, and that's because we blitz sometimes in whatever zones, whatever. But that type of intermediate 15-yard pass catches is annoying. But this defensive line got, you can get beat by anybody, bro. From the Caden to fucking Bo Atkinson to fucking Educute the Kenyatta, bro. That Kenyatta fucking just ripped them fucking off and just sacks the fucking like Wisconsin quarterback. Like, bro, that's just how the defensive line rolls, bro. And it's just like any day it could be somebody else's breakout game. Oh, Caden Curry. Oh, this is the time where he fucking just explodes, and he's been doing good ever since that game. But it's kind of like, yo, bro, anybody could fall in line, bro, and just be that next one for Ohio State. Coming off the defensive line, man. And it's just crazy how they play as a unit, and then just like, bro, they just work so well together, bro. Because it's not like any crazy names on this shit, and we're still able to get to the quarterback and pressure them a lot. And with like, I think very low expectations, because we lost everybody on our defensive line last year to the draft. I just love how they play this year. I enjoy it.
I mean, can't go wrong. There's really no wrong answer, obviously.
No.
But if I had to go specifics, at least for me, and I love the energy of it, I gotta go to. I mean, what Cam just said earlier, I gotta go secondary, man. I mean, these guys have been the amount of things that have been said, especially about Igmanosin, he's damn near shut them up. Like, bro, I love his energy after every play too. It's always something hype, something, you know. He's going high up in energy. Jermaine is doing his thing. I mean, we seen it. If you watch Buckeye football for a while, you've seen it from his freshman year to now. This dude had that potential, bro. And then obviously coming on the other side, whoever it may be, Devin Sanchez or Lorenzo. I mean, Lorenzo he's been improving so much. Compared to, I remember when he first got here, I ain't gonna lie, he was getting cooked. I was like, damn, is he really even that guy right now? Compared to now, he's doing his thing. I mean, obviously he's been injured these past, couple games, whatever. But hey, it is what it is. But Devin Sanchez, he's been filling that role. I mean, supposedly he's the next big great, and he's been doing it. So can't complain. And obviously to speak about the safeties too, about a secondary. I mean, best defensive player in the country, in Caleb Downs, man. Can't say nothing more about him. I mean. And then Jalen McClain just filled his role super, super well. So I love the energy to bring, and for me, it's the secondary. So at least that's my like excitement to watch when it comes to this Ohio State defense.
Alrighty, y'all good?
I'm good. Y'all got any questions? Y'all can say it, but I'm good. That's all mine.
Alrighty, I guess we're gonna
be back, man.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here. Obviously, next week there is no game for Ohio State, but we should be doing something next week. We're here till the end of the season, and yeah. So we're gonna wrap it up here. This has been the Buckeye Fan Film Room. Like I said, we have other stuff to watch. If you're interested in college football, well, we're at the 1 foot in college football. Where we take 1 foot in the college football realm. That's coming out today. Coming out Wednesday.
Come out tomorrow.
Tomorrow, whatever.
Come out tomorrow.
Wherever y'all see this, it's tomorrow. Whatever.
If you're watching this today, it dropped.
It's coming out tomorrow.
It's down the line, it's already out.
It's already out, yeah.
But also on the 1 foot in, that's where I talked about the Illinois game, and gave my little breakdown on it. So if you care about Ohio State football that much, you can go to the 1 foot in. I don't know what market it was. It was like one of the first games we talked about.
Yeah.
And I just gave my tangent on it. I had a couple things that these guys didn't talk about. They wasn't yapping enough for me, so I had to go yap over there and go hit that up. And I think it was like 3 videos back or something like that.
Possibly 2. But y'all go ahead. It's on the Block Sitdown channel. Obviously, that's where you guys are watching it. Obviously, we have other stuff here. So, but like I said, we're also live Thursday. Don't forget, we're live Thursday. Doing the 1 foot in. But that does not mean you guys, as a Buckeye fan, if you guys are here, or if you're from the team up north, if you guys are watching the the enemy team, and you wanna throw some jab in there, well, you more than welcome. Will we accept it? Probably not. But we have space for everybody here. But yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here. Like I said, this has been the Buckeye Fan Film Room. We appreciate you, VJ. Appreciate you, Cam, for showing up every week. Well, except Cam last week. What
the fuck?
Had a little,
Just 1 week, bro.
yeah, a little thing. But he's here now. That's all that matters. And yeah, if you guys made it to the end of the video, hey, if you're also new to the channel, consider clicking that subscribe button. I help out the channel out a lot. Also, since you're already down there, consider clicking that like button as well. It tremendously does help out a lot. But other than that, we appreciate all of love and support. We catch you guys whenever we catch you guys next. Peace.